What's up, guys? It's your boy Jordan, back with another e-commerce video, and I'm super excited to be making this video today because I have some awesome stuff to share with you. In this video, I want to share with you guys the top strategy for finding winning products in 2019. Not only am I going to share this strategy with you guys, I'm also going to share a case study example of how I used this strategy to help one of my students, Jared, start from scratch and scale his store to over 5K a day in just about a week and a half. I'm going to show you the product that we used to do this and exactly how we found that product. So enough talking. I want to get the most value that I can for your guys' time. Let's jump right into the video. Alright, so by far, this is the most highly requested topic that people ask about when starting and scaling their e-commerce business. And the reality, guys, I do not think it is that difficult to find winning products, though everybody seems to struggle with finding a winner. So why is the reason for this? Well, I have worked one-on-one with many students, and I work very closely with my core students, and I've noticed this one underlying theme that exists across all those that are failing in their stores. So that's what I want to start this video with. The main reason why you haven't found a winner, and this is my opinion, but it has been validated many times, is that you are not launching the products with logic behind them. And I'm going to go very in-depth on this in this video. So if you're confused, don't worry. But essentially what I'm saying is that people are launching products and just crossing their fingers that it works. They see an ad that's going viral and they just rip the video, they copy the landing page and just cross their fingers and hope that it works. 2 years ago, a year ago, you might have been able to get some stuff to pop up with this. Even then, that wasn't a good strategy. But nowadays, that is not going to work. And if it does work, it is not going to have a very long lifespan. So we have to approach product testing logically, or it's not even worth our time or money. I think people are literally throwing their money away by not applying logic to their product test. It's a waste. And with a little bit of applied logic, you can see much better results and have way more clarity on your launches. So you may be asking, what is this logic that you're talking about? How can I adopt this in my research? And it's very easy. It's just a mindset shift that must occur. So let's talk about the main points. So the logic behind testing a product. I should have put this as my logic behind testing a product, but I think it can apply for everybody, and it should. You have to understand the value that you're going to add to this product. So do you remember the example that I just gave? People seeing products crushing on a general store, taking the video, taking the landing page, and just launching it, hoping that it works. Why does that not work? Because you're not doing anything different. The person that was the first to launch that video, they added massive value. They created a marketing campaign for the product, and that as a result allowed them to scale. But for you, the person that is doing research and spotting this product that is trending, how can you determine how to add value to the product? You have to keep an eye out for products that have room for improvement. So when I say this, I'm talking about a few factors, and we'll talk more about these factors as the PowerPoint goes on. But just some examples of things that can be improved upon. A video that is not that good, a website that is not that good, the angle of the product. We're going to talk about it a little bit more in depth, but those are just some examples to get your mind working. When you're searching for products, you need to search for stuff that has already been validated. Maybe people would debate with me and go back and forth, but I think that everybody has their own strategies, and this is what has worked the best for me by far. So seek to find products that have already been validated. And when I say validated, I mean they have gotten results on another store. So it's gone viral on social media. You can check the store's traffic with SimilarWeb or something and see how it's performing. After you found one of these products, ideally, if I was starting a new store, and when I start new stores like I did with Jared, we will create a list of 10 products that have this potential here. products that have taken off and gone viral in the market. We'll take a list of 10 of them, the product page, the video ad, and we'll review it like this. We'll analyze each of these and we'll figure out the pros and the cons of their funnel and see where we can add value. Also, you can search to see if there's a slight different variation of the product available. This is essential if the person that is running this product has an amazing marketing campaign or they have a custom video that you can't copy or replicate or anything of those lines. And in our case with Jared, that is exactly what happened. And you guys are going to see very soon what I'm talking about. The last thing when considering logic behind if a product is worth testing is think if there's other angles to show the product to. So this, what I'm telling you, is all theory based, but I want to show you a case study example of this logic applied in real work, or whatever term you want to use. So this is a product that I saw going viral when setting up the store with Jared. I'm going to pull this up here and we'll watch the ad. I'm going to mute the audio here. This is a great ad. The views don't lie. People are loving this thing. It's going crazy. This guy didn't like it in the comments, but it's going crazy. It's going viral. And that was all I needed to see. Now, this product, they have easily made 7 figures off of. I'll let you guys play the rest of the ad. It's a clean ad. That's the main purpose I want to get at. So when I saw this, you might be thinking and looking at this, saying there's no way you can make that better. Their video is custom. They literally had a custom video with their own clips. They ordered the product. How can I possibly do this? They have a nicer website. Like there's no room for improvement, right? That's where most people would think. Or most people would say, oh, okay, Ozark sold these pants. I'm going to sell the exact same ones. The point still stands. Most people would see that. They would copy the video word for word, launch it, and cross their fingers and hope that it works. But for me, I was analyzing this and I was studying what we could do to improve upon it. And what I noticed was that this type of product, waterproof outdoor pants, was going incredibly viral. But there was an opportunity there. The opportunity was that these people were laser focused on one angle. The headline of their ad copy says, "Stay warm in the cold weather." And we spotted this ad at the start of February. And I understood that summer was going to be approaching and that this had a sign for me to make this thing work. So what did I do? I hopped on AliExpress with Jared and we started searching for similar products that would work for the summer. And almost immediately, within 5 minutes of research, we found a product that we knew would be a winner. It wasn't a matter of even like, oh, I don't know, like I just hope it works. We knew that this product would work. It was a guarantee because it had already been validated. There was a gap in the market for us to fill, and we knew how to do it. I know how to make good videos, so does Jared now, and we knew exactly what we were going to do. So we spent the right time. We spent about 3 days of just grinding super hard. We set up a super clean website. We made a nice video ad, and then we just went through and launched that thing. And I'm even going to show you guys the ad account that we used for this in a little while. But essentially, what I want you guys to understand from this is that I used logic and I understood the value I would add before I launched this product. And that's why I knew that it was going to work. There was absolutely nothing random or lucky about the product's success. As a matter of fact, this was the first product that we launched on his store, and the product was able to be scaled. Think about it. So finding products with potential is not difficult. For Jared and I to compile that list, or for you to compile a list of winning products or products with potential, will take you really not that much time at all. And people, I think, get too hung up on this part. They have lists of 100 products. They have lists of these crazy products that they think are going to magically work, but they're not thinking about which ones have potential to be improved upon. And everybody is overcomplicating this when it's way simpler than it is. So how do you find products? I talked about the logic behind if a product is worth testing, but how do you get the products to pop up and shown to you? And like I said, I really think this is the easy part. I don't think that you need really that many tools or any tools for this in that matter. So just understand that before I say what I'm about to say. But you have to look for products that have already been working well for other stores. The reason for this is apparent. I've shared this with you guys in the last couple slides. And even if it's not finding a product and using that exact product. It's finding a product type or a product idea and going off of that data. So the first and the easiest, most effective method for finding winning products, all my friends, everybody in my circle that's doing multiple 7 figures and above, this is their primary research method. And it's not like they're doing it every day. Once you're making millions a month on your store, you have somebody to do this for you. But scan the feeds. You will be delivered at least 10 products a day. I'm talking at like the bare minimum, 10 products a day. And out of those 10, I can almost guarantee that at least one of them will fit in the product criteria that I've shared with you guys. So that's what I would suggest for that. If you're not seeing products on your feed, there's this app that I'm friends with the owner. It's called My Big Edge. I'll put a link for it down below. And once again, guys, I cannot stress this enough. You don't need these tools, but this will help you. My Big Edge is cool because it lets you fire the pixel on the Facebook feed. I think I can just show you guys. Check this out. So it's right here. All right, so it allows you to analyze your feed, and we'll hit scroll automatically, and then it starts scrolling. And to save time, I won't let it scroll for too long, but we'll hit stop analyzing here, and right away you can see that it's found some ads for us. So the big benefit of this and why this app is helpful and helping you see more products is because when you're on the website, you can go back to My Big Edge, you get a totally different interface, and watch this. You can fire the pixel as if you are a website purchaser. On top of that, you can subscribe to the store, and then you can view your subscriptions here, and you can very easily tell what products your competitors are launching. The benefit of firing the pixel is that you're going to be shown more ads by Facebook because Facebook sees you as a purchaser now. My Big Edge is super helpful in that regard. All right, so, and the last thing is Viral Vault, which is the software that I've been creating over the past couple months. No pitch needed. It's just something where we send you products every day that are ready to test. If you want to know more about it, there's a link down below. I don't want to talk too much to you guys about it right now. So the second thing is, after you see those products that are crushing it, try to identify the shortcomings of them. Bad content, bad funnel, running on a shitty store, for lack of a better word. And if you can find these things, think about how you can improve upon them. Boom, check mark. That's it. If you find something that fits this right here, it's working well for other stores, it has room for improvement, and you know how you can improve upon it, you found a product with massive potential. That's the 3 things. I could have hopped on here and I could have clicked around on AliExpress, Dropship Center, and shown you guys a bunch of different strategies and methods. I think that's irrelevant. I don't think we're having a shortage of methods to finding products. I think this is where people are messing up on. So if you can't find a product with something to improve upon, like content funnel or website, then you can do one of these 3 things, like we did with Jared's store. Because with Jared's store, we were not able to improve on any of these things. We couldn't make a better video than them. They filmed it themselves. Well, I'm not going to say we couldn't make a better website because, I'm pretty nice with it. But it wasn't like they had a bad website. But here's the 3 things you could do. You could present this product to another angle, just like we did. You can look for a similar product in that space, just like we did. And Jared is not the only person I've done this with. I've done this with my own stores and my other student stores as well. This is what I do. And ditch the product outright if none of these exist. It's not worth it. It's not worth your money to randomly test something. Unless you love gambling, then by any means, just let me get your credit card. Let me play around with it or something. Like, just if you're not able to understand why you're testing the product, don't test it. If the only reason you're testing the product is because somebody else tested it and got results, don't test it. If the only reason you're testing the product is because you've seen it on Viral Vault, don't test it. Use logic on why the product is going to work. Anyways, guys, this video is going on for a little while, so I want to wrap it up now by talking about ads. And to show you guys the ads, I will take you into Jared's ad account at the end of this video, just to show you. But real quick before that, I want to show you how Jared's store was scaled. So check this out. February, like I suggested, this is when me and him first linked up. 0 sales. We started the store February 1st. And as you can see, the first day we launched it, we got one sale. Second day, we scaled it to almost 1K a day. And you can see it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And we didn't hit that 5K a day mark, but it was pretty consistently selling at around 3K a day. And there's a few breakthroughs that we had along the way that I want to share with you guys. But I just wanted to show you that so you know I'm not BSing you. And that was real Shopify. Like, here, refresh. There you go. For real. Anyways, back to this. So most people, when they're launching ads, I feel like this is what's kind of messing them up. They're not going in depth on their product tests. And I'll show you inside of the ad account what I mean by this. But the money that you're spending randomly hoping and testing 3 products, if it was directed primarily towards one product, you would get a much more accurate set of data. So a winning product, in my opinion, is made by the marketing. And that's why I made this video in the first place, to emphasize that you need to understand marketing logic to sell stuff. So when you're testing a new product, this is some rules to follow. And this is what I follow pretty religiously nowadays. If you watch my Facebook ads blueprint from a year and a half ago, you might be like, oh, well, you said to test one video. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to go remake that video? After working on a business for a year and a half, you're going to learn new stuff. You're going to learn new strategies. You're going to figure out what is working currently. So we always test multiple creatives now with no avail every single time we do. The reason for this is because creatives are the area where people are usually messing up. When I'm looking at these students' ad accounts, usually their creative is garbage. And that isn't disrespectful to any of my students. If you guys are watching this video, I love you guys. But the creative is typically where people are messing up. So if you're not testing multiple creatives, you're really hindering yourself. And if you don't know how to make ad creatives, I have a detailed step-by-step guide on how to edit videos in Adobe Premiere, and it's totally free on my channel. Second, you should spend a minimum of $500 to test these products. Now, that might just have wrenched your heart a little bit. You might be like, I only have $500. I only started with a budget around that mark. And I would honestly say that's a terrible, terrible, terrible way to build your business. I don't know many businesses out there that you can start and scale with $500. I can't think of that many. So if you're not having a budget to properly test these products, then go get you some money. Go get a job. Go sell your Xbox or your Nintendo Switch. Go do some VA work. Something. There's money out there for you to get. You need money to invest in your business if you really want to make this stuff work. So if you've applied logic to the test and you have full confidence in the product, $500 is a very reasonable amount to make it work. And $500 is a minimum. You can test with cheaper than this, obviously, guys. I'm not saying that you have to, but the best route to get a product to become successful would be following these rules. And the last thing would be learn how to analyze your data. Don't just focus on ROAS and sales. If you're testing a product and you don't see any sales and then you just kill that campaign and then blindly launch another product, that's retarded. Once again, for lack of a better term, it's retarded. You have to look at your data and understand why people weren't clicking on your ad in the first place. You have to look at your data and understand what went wrong for you not to get those sales. Not just say, oh, well, it didn't work. It didn't get any sales, so I give up. Retarded. All right, next. Upon analyzing the data of the product with Jared, we had a pretty big breakthrough with everything. So I want to jump into the ad account now. This was with Jared's permission, and I want to show you guys what we did to boost this product. Another thing to note, I would never, ever do this, sharing my students' store and ad account, if I didn't get their permission already. With Jared, when we tested these pants and we scaled them pretty fast, neither of us were prepared for what would come from the sizing issues of the product, because I had not previously sold apparel before, nor had he. So after we scaled this product, we ran into a few issues in terms of that. So we had to pause things, and we're working on building it back up again. But for that reason, Jared has allowed me to show you guys so you can all gain some value from this. So let's check it out. So there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to try to make it simple for you guys. So when we first tested this product, we tested it with 3 campaigns, 3 PPE campaigns to see which video was working. When I'm testing a product to get sales and make it work, I'm testing on conversion. But if I want to see which creative is going to perform the best, I'm going to test it on PPE. So if I go a couple days back, I think if I start here and then go here, I'll get some data for the PPE. I think it was a little further back. Let me keep going. Let's go here. All right, sweet. So we tested these first 3 creatives. And as you can see, out of the 3 of them, one of them was the breadwinner. It had a 9-cent cost per link click, a 29% CTR, and a 41% CTR. Now these stats are not incredible. They're not amazing at all. But compared to the other 2, it wins. So we figured out that was the best. And then we launched it on its own campaign. And we tested a ton of ad sets in here. And this campaign actually sat just around a break-even mark. I think the break-even ROAS for this product was like 1.7. And also, it didn't attribute all the sales. From January 16th to this time, it was a little higher than 76. It was like 85 or so. But after we figured out that it was working well, we doubled down and we started analyzing our data a little bit more. And the breakthrough we had was that women were buying this product more than men. And as you can see here, our big campaign that brought the majority of the purchases of this product came from this women campaign. We tested multiple creatives on a product that we were extremely confident in. We found that one creative did better than the others. We took it to a conversion campaign. It did all right in the conversion campaign, kind of break even. It made a little bit of money. From there, we went to breakdown. We noticed that it was a pretty even split between men and women. An even split between men and women on a men's product. And in the comments, everybody was commenting, where are the women's? Where are the pink ones? Where are the blue ones? Bingo. We did that. We launched the women's one. And then we scaled the product from there. And there's a lot of numbers in here. There's a lot of stuff going on. And there's a few other product tests in this ad account as well. But as you guys can see, this was the first campaign that was ever launched on this ad account. And the first product that we tested ended up going viral. So I don't think there's any mystery to this. And I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint now. I don't think there's any mystery to this. I don't think this is like we got lucky. I don't think we hit a home run, because this is not the only time I've done this. The reason why I was able to do this is because I understood why I was testing the product before I tested it, and I actually tested the product. I didn't just launch one video, 5 ad sets, $10 an ad set, and just hope that it worked. We tested the product in depth, and we applied logic to decide if the product was worth testing, and we reaped the benefits of it. So now Jared has a ton of data in this outdoors niche. He is going to use that data to test more products and scale out his brand. We're also going to be working on private labeling some clothing and sizing and getting it proper. So this stuff is working totally fine right now in 2019, only if you apply the logic suggested. So this is just the theory of this concept. Not really, because I shared the case study stuff. But for you watching this, this is theory. This is ideas. Each of these things is broken down step by step in my 0 to 100 training program. You can check it out at the link below. I used to sell it for $1,000, but people kept telling me that that was too expensive for them. And my primary reason for launching the course was to help people start their business. So if less people are joining, that's ineffective for me. So I've dropped the price in half. So if you guys are interested in joining that, you can join. The link is in the bio. There's tons of success stories on my Instagram account. As a matter of fact, if we go to it, you can see I have a tab here that says results. And I don't know how well the camera is going to pick this up, but you see how many little dots there is? Like it just goes and goes and goes and goes. There's video testimonials in here. And these are real, guys. These are not fake. They all say my name. They're all from my course. One of the people even bought an i8 from my course. But this video is not to pitch my course. This video is not to sell you guys stuff. This video is to help you guys. And I appreciate you for watching it. If you want to connect with me further and learn more about what I got going on, you can check the description down below. My primary focus and my bread and butter right now is Viral Vault. This is a product research software I've been developing by myself over the past couple months. And I'm super excited to see the progress that it has made. In a year's span of time, you guys will see that this becomes the biggest product research company in the e-commerce industry. You can hold me to that. I work my A off every single day for this company, and it's going to be massive. It's already doing well. So if you want to get in early, you can check the link down below. It's been running for a few months now, but things are about to go crazy, and I wish I could say more. I really do. But for now, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and your boy trying to get his subscribers back up, so give me a thumbs up. Also, if you've never seen my videos before, nice to meet you. Click that subscribe button down below. Comment, tell me how you found my video, tell me what you liked about it, and check me out on Instagram, jrdn.w. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.